Hey boys and girls, the Live Food Experience here with the Living Food Network, and we're in the kitchen today. We're gonna make some tuna salad. It's a raw food recipe that has the taste and feel and experience of tuna salad, but without the fish or the mercury. We're gonna start out with sunflower seeds. 2 cups of the soaked sunflower seed. We have a little bit of sour. I used lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. You can use the lemon juice on its own, or you can use apple cider vinegar on its own. Or what I did here was I did like 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar for a 1/4 cup. And we got a little bit of miso here, 2 big tablespoons of miso. This is a chickpea miso, the mellow white. We got olive oil, 1/2 cup. Capers, 2 tablespoons. Those will be folded in after we're done. We got some onions here. I like going with the yellow sweet onions. All the way on the end, we have dulse flakes, a 1/4 cup, and then celery in there as well. Thinking about putting a little bit of diced apple in there to give us some sweet. Super-sized food processor, big enough to handle 2 cups of sunflower seeds. Put in our sour, which is lemon juice, fresh lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. The miso goes in. The onions, dulse. So put the hat on. There we go, and engage. Want to scrape down the sides of the container. Give it another pulse. So we got a nice texture going there. It's got a nice fishy smell too. And that's the dulse. I'm going to drop in the celery. Go celery, go! Nope. All the celery's inside of the food processor. And now we're going to add the olive oil. Pour it in the top. After a taste test, we have come to the conclusion that we need to add some salt. Start out with 1/8 of a teaspoon because it's easier to add salt than it is to take it out. I'm actually going to dice up a little bit of apple and put it in there. And then we're going to fold in the capers. And boom, we're done. Just cut this up. Into the bucket. So that's our little bit of sweet. Now here comes the capers. With a little bit of caper juice. Alright. And that's tuna salad. We're back. As you can see, we have a lot of tuna salad. What are you going to do with all this? Have a picnic? Invite your friends and neighbors over? What we're going to do is make some collard wraps. I'm going to cut up some cherry tomatoes, throw them in there, and it'll give us a little more, whatever the heck that was. I'm going to cut 3 tomatoes at one time. This is a circus. Here we go. 1, 2. Yes. I do 4 tomatoes at one time. There we go. Drum roll, please. Yes, and my record is a baker's dozen. Okay, here we go. 5 tomatoes. Let's see. It's the first little. Oh my goodness. I'm in there with 5. For the first time on the internet, I'm going to go for 6. It's all about length too. You hear the length doesn't matter, but if you're trying to cut 6 tomatoes, you need to have, I think I'm just going to make it. It's like Evel Knievel, kind of, but without the motorcycle. Oh man, it didn't happen, but that's okay. I did 5. It's okay. Next time, we got these tomatoes cut up. It's not about, doing tomato cutting tricks. It's about raw food deliciousness. So just keep that in mind. I put the tomatoes in the bowl, and now I fold them in. And now we have a little more color. Avocado slicing, 101. Pop out the seed. Cube it in the shell. So, there we go. There we go. We got all kinds of stuff in here. It's like a big, mushy, raw food party in a bowl. The trick to preparing these guys so they'll roll, try to roll them with the spine in there. You go like that and it just doesn't want to go because this is pretty firm. You have to like fillet the spine from the collard green. So there's different ways to do it. Pick one that you like. This one I just invented just now. Usually don't do it this way. Let's see if it actually works. You can come down like this. It's not recommended that you cut towards yourself unless you are, wanting to commit hara-kiri. Look, we can get our roll on now. Look at that. And this is tasty. Don't throw that away. Good stuff. So I'm going to do that with all three of these. The ends towards us, and we put the vibrant green side down. We put the one in the middle on the bottom, and then we cover it like this. We ploop on and that's an industry term, ploop on the goods. Keep in mind you're going to be folding in the sides, so you don't want to come out too far. Now is the time where you add any other goodies. Some sprouts, like alfalfa sprouts or broccoli sprouts would be really nice on top of here. So here we go, we come in on the sides like so, and then we start rolling from the bottom up. And I'm sure there's 100 ways to do this, and probably 99 are better than this one, but hey, you got me. Look at it.
That's good.
Gorgeous. Now if you're hardcore, you just pick it up like a burrito and you go to town. You come in here with your knife, get a nice cut on an angle. And there you go. And that, boys and girls, is a tuna collard wrap.